close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
I know, I'll be editing stuff and I'm just not into
On we'll go, finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Hey, Babygoat here, Nation's Cup.
Till my shadow turns to sun
België op 3. 1, 2, 3! België!
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my throne.
And that's about it.
Okay.
Have fun.
Are you with any teams right now?
No, we actually recently put Asylum to a hold. Currently, I'm just playing and enjoying the game with a group of guys. Shout out to my boys, 𝖒𝖑𝖚𝖚, Raven, and Sin, of course.
Okay.
𝖒𝖘𝖚𝖚𝖚𝖚's official.
Oh, and everybody knows them. If you got to be living under a rock to not know these guys. They put out amazing content, some great edits. They're huge. They're huge. So
Yeah,
so you've been rocking with them. How'd that go?
For what?
You rocked what, the last tournament with them?
Yeah, dude. And honestly, we practiced for 3 weeks, and the vibes are good. There's a lot of potential with the four of us, and honestly, I'm ready to rock some more tournaments.
There you go.
My boys. So
There you go.
It was awesome.
All right. And we also got 𝖒𝖑𝖚𝖚𝖚𝖚. 𝖒𝖑𝖚𝖚, go ahead and introduce yourself for the U.S. guys that don't know you.
Yeah. All right, I'm 𝖒𝖑𝖚𝖚𝖚 from Germany. I'm the team captain of the German team ATSB. And yeah, that's about it. I'm doing my best to represent the sport, the NSL, wherever I go, and that's why I'm here, I guess.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job representing it, and doing everything. So, do you know? Are you able? Or are you coming over in October?
Me personally, I'm definitely coming over. That is no question.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the team together, maybe with some spare players, but it's not too easy. So we might end up doing a mixed team with others.
Okay.
We have to see. But me personally, I'm definitely coming over.
Yeah. Yeah, it was when I came over there. It was just me, and that was hard for one person. Imagine trying to get a whole team together and gear, hotels. Whew, that would be hard to do. So much respect to you for being able to do that. So, and last but not least, I don't know where he's somewhere on my screen. Steve, go ahead. Everybody knows you too, but go ahead.
Y'all know I'm Steve. I go by call sign Steve PB. I play for Team PBZ, and we're actually out of a small town called Paducah, Kentucky. So I'm more over here on the East Coast, opposed to my boys over here on the West.
If I could throw up a West Coast, I would, but I got weird hands. I can't. But no, sorry.
Yeah, I've been playing for a few years now, so watching the sport grow and doing what I can to help it grow, bring awareness and attention to it, and just slinging some plastic at other players.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no, you've been doing good too. You've been putting out some good tutorials, good edits, and yeah, some gameplay. We've been seeing you, and I believe you won your last tournament, didn't you?
Not our last one. I won before that, Shot Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, we won that one, and finished out third in this last one at HTK. That was just a monthly little tournament. It wasn't nothing huge or nothing.
Yeah, nothing big. Yeah. We just had a tournament last weekend, and yeah, my team didn't do that good. I don't even know what place we got in. That's how bad. We're just like whatever. But we were chilling. It was good. It was good. We had fun. It was
a lot of fun.
So yeah, this whole thing is to talk about NSL, and you know what? I got to bring up my chat just in case if anybody's asking questions, and if you guys see any questions in chat, go ahead and feel free to answer them also. But hey, I see Junkies there. Junkies in the chat. But yeah, let's talk about NSL. What's your vibe and experience with it there, Fives?
It's awesome. It's a whole new concept, and the format sounds a little bit complicated at the beginning, I think. But as soon as you get the whole of it, it opens up and it perfectly makes sense. And as soon as the people on the field really understand what they are doing, the gameplay we see is just beautiful. It's so intense, it's so aggressive, and I think if you like Speedsoft, you cannot not love NSL.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the biggest thing for when it comes to the U.S. is how complex it is, because it's not just 5-on-5. Everybody gets behind a bunker and we shoot each other. There's a lot of rules and you got to have some strategies and tactics and be ready. So that's going to be big for us because we don't really play anything as complex as NSL, and just knowing all the rules, there's a lot of rules. So these teams need to get familiar with that stuff. You guys don't need stupid penalties because they will be thrown with these zebras. These zebras don't mess around. So yeah, this is going to be a 3-day event here. Kind of like a paintball event you got to make Sunday. How do you feel all that's going to go with it being a 3-day event? Because I remember Nations Cup was 2 days, and that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, we will see. We haven't hosted too many knockout tournaments, as we call them, with the format. Yeah. But we're going to have another one like as a preparation with normal teams just before the launch event. But with the experience we have over the last years, I think it's pretty doable. And of course, some teams might need some guidance, but we are also used to that because when we started like half a year ago, it was the same situation here. So the Zebras know how to act and react to people and how to treat new teams. So it's not fully straight like, okay, do your stuff, and if you're not there, you're not there, like think there will be it will be fair for everyone, and everyone will given the time that they need to adapt to the field. But you need to adapt quickly, that's for sure.
So that being said, you better not kick our butts when you get here. Don't be kicking our butts as soon as you get here. Give us a little leeway. We'll get there. So yeah, this is a 3-day event. Let's real quick talk about that, because I've had a lot of people hitting me up about this and about the price, because it is kind of expensive if you think about it. $600. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Yes, and I'm not dogging on anybody's finances. This isn't what I'm here for, but so let's just say $600, and you got some players. If this is a 3-day event broken down to $600, I mean, granted, you're roughly paying about $30 a day for a very professional, organized tournament. So everybody that's hitting me up complaining about it being expensive, granted, I don't know your guys' financials. That's not what I'm here for. But $30 a day is kind of what it breaks down to for a very well-run tournament. I mean, how do you guys feel about the prices and stuff like that? I'm sure everybody's kind of getting a little hit of that.
Moment of silence around. And that's okay. So the 600, and that would be for an entire team, correct? So that's basically $600 per individual, per team.
$600 a team.
And the entire team.
Yes.
Okay.
So
consisting out of 8 players, yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a maximum to 12 players, and then I think it's per player $75 extra.
Yeah.
So it's $25 per day per player.
Yeah, so $25 a day. I mean, just throwing out my last local tournament, I think it was about $25 to play in it. So it's roughly paying for a tournament for 3 days. And honestly, to me, that's not too bad. I feel that's really great, because I've seen what Bert does and what this NSL brings. Like, it's top notch. So for me, $25 a day isn't bad. Is not bad. If other people can't do it, sorry, but that's what we got to do for a 3-day event. So,
I mean, you have to figure here, and for a speed night, we paid $20, right? And that's for a few hours.
Yeah.
Most tournaments are anywhere from $25 to $45 for a day, maybe.
So yeah. So
if you break it down in that per player, it's actually not undoable. I think it's basically like the immediate culture shock of seeing that number. But when you break it down into the per player, it makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you go to the 3rd day and you qualify into the 3rd day, it takes the price down, because technically it's less. So
it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, we're gonna have professional refs there. The live stream's gonna be top notch, and not that teams coming from out of country are raising the price, but like who doesn't want to go against fives? I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, we're gonna have teams from other countries here, so that's huge. That's huge.
I mean, if you think about it, also these guys are traveling from overseas. Their price per player is so much more, because they have to bring all their stuff over here.
Yep.
Amongst get a place to stay, all
Yep.
that. We're here, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously you, Steve, you have to fly over here if so I mean, but you're not in another country. I still but I mean, we have it easy, it being in our home area.
Yeah, we're complaining about $30 a day. These guys are paying probably everything. It probably averages out to them about $500 a day, if not more. Who knows? I mean, airfare these days are crazy. So
Also, what you have to mention that we are not playing like 3 breakouts with 3 minutes on the clock and then it's done. With every match you play 50 minutes plus the bonus 1v1s. So that is a lot of game time on the field for a tournament.
yeah, good point. Like our average speed soft tournaments, what do they give you, 3 minutes a round? And
3 minutes, yeah.
And they don't usually go 3 minutes. You might play 1 minute. So you might play, let's say you play 3 1-minute rounds. You just paid all that money for 3 minutes. NSL, you're playing for 15 minutes. That's why you might want to come with more than 5 players per team. You're going to want some players
15
per
minutes
team.
is a long time on the field, too.
15 minutes is a lot. Like, it's not that bad. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, especially when you only have 1 minute. And I got to talk to Bert and see how we're doing this, if we're doing round robin or if we're just, you got 1 minute to load. I'm not sure, and I don't know if you know exactly the format that we're doing.
Like 20 teams can sign up, and obviously I hope that we can reach it. If we won't reach it, obviously we need to adapt to that. But the plan right now is to have 4 groups consisting out of 5 teams, and they will play on the Friday, on the Saturday, a round robin. So you have 4 group stage or prelim matches, and the best 2 of each group will qualify for the Sunday to the quarterfinal, and then there will be the quarterfinal in a single elimination. So then you have the semifinal, and then the 2 finals, game for place 3, and then obviously the big finals on Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party. Make sure you get ready. Yeah, and just the teams need to figure out this format, because it's different. It's not just go out there with whatever guns. Like what is it, minimum 3 rifles. I mean, you go out there with 5 pistols if you want.
That's important. Maximum 3 rifles at a time.
So all you can go out there is with 3 rifles. The rest of it is pistols. I seen a shotgun in Nations Cup. So if you got a shotgun, bring a shotgun if you want. But yeah,
that counts as a rifle too.
There you go. You heard it. But no, it's cool with the pistols and stuff. That way you don't have so much firepower and just people sitting in the back just dumping plastic. I almost said dumping paint. I don't know why, but dumping plastic. So yeah, the thing with NSL too, with the 15 minutes, like NSL is designed to be a fast-paced game. It's not your average TDM where you're sitting in the back and just shooting it and eventually getting kills. Like you want your flag guy, however you're going to play it, but you want him close to the front, the 50. There's a lot of sprints. When that buzzer gets hit, you got 3 seconds to either snatch or hang that flag. So, Jason, get ready. You're gonna have to sprint for 3 seconds. You're gonna have to do it.
Oh man!
I know you're used to playing home, but nope. NSL, we're moving. That's why I'm not playing no more. I can't do all that stuff.
So apparently, yeah, I'm about to get my cardio up for sure.
Us Americans, we all have to. We all have to.
Hey man, I'm also 46 years old, so that doesn't help.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart. This sport will keep you young. So kind of besides some of the stuff we went over there, Fives, is there anything else that you could think of, like rule-wise, like something major that is a little different from just regular TDM? I'm trying to think of stuff like what we have to prepare for.
Definitely rewatch, for example, Nations Cup or Pro Division. Just sit down with the team for like 2 or 3 hours, skip through the matches, maybe skip the interviews. But
no. I was in the interviews. You're going to want to watch those. You're going to want to watch those. No.
Of course.
But that's a great point. Definitely watch
what we are doing. Sorry, Adam.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, just sit together with the team, like on an evening, have a barbecue, have some beers, and watch it on a beam or something, or a big TV, and just see what we are doing and what the people are doing and why, and try to figure out why the players are doing that. Because right now, I think we in Europe kind of understood the format as a player base, and then you can see really some highlight plays. And if you understand why it's been done, then you have a big advantage about the other teams.
Definitely. That's kind of what I've been telling everybody, like, because I'll tell them like NSL's coming and they're excited, but they have no clue what it's about. Like, just sit down and watch it. You need to just definitely watch it with your team, yourself, whoever. You just have to get familiar with what's going on. I think one of the biggest things for us here in America is going to be the reffing situation. If people don't know the Zebra crew, they don't mess around. They do not mess around. They will pull you. They will throw flags. The way we run the NSL is the refs run it. It's not going to be the players. Players aren't going to, talk back. They're not going to do this. If a ref pulls you, he pulls you. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest things that we have to get over here in America is allowing that stuff. And yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest one for us. So hopefully everything's all good with that. So I'm going to go through some of the chat here. So I don't know if anybody wants to talk about something, go ahead and spit it out. I'm going to make sure nobody's talking bad about us in chat for a second.
I do. I kind of want to get a better understanding about it. And Adam said a moment ago to Jason, was talking about running for 3 seconds. You got to get to 3 seconds. And I noticed that in the rules for the buzzer game. So if you could break that down for me a little bit. When the buzzer's hit by, whichever team and I have 3 seconds, what is going on there? Paint it in crayon for me so it's easy for me to understand, and maybe somebody else likes crayons on the 3 second deal.
You have to go back to the general thing that we are playing. So we are not handing out breakouts. As I said before, like you don't have 3 breakouts, and for each breakout you have like 3 minutes. And if you're done earlier, your time is gone. No, you have 15 minutes that we play. And as soon as everyone is killed or the round is over, the timer stopped. So you're burning down the time constantly. And in order to stop the time from running, you can, as a team that is losing and that got shot out completely, you can hit that buzzer. Not before. That is super important. Everyone needs to be off the field or like dead on the field with a raised hand. Then you're allowed to press the buzzer. And this gives the other team, no matter if defending or attacking, a 3 second window to still fulfill their task. If you are defending and the other team buzzed, you have still 3 seconds to find that flag for snatch. And if the defending team buzzed because they are all killed, then you still have 3 seconds in order to score field points or hanging the flag. But because 3 seconds is time that you really have to be fast, like slow people at the 50 line, standing ready for it with 3 seconds, they hear the buzzer, probably won't make it for flag hang. Like you already have to be in the opponent's field side, on the opponent field side, in order to make it. And standing, like when you're sitting in snake with the flag, you hear the buzzer, no chance. Like even Usain Bolt couldn't get it with the obstacles in the way and the reaction time to everything. So you really, really need to understand, okay, there's the last player. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot him, tell my mate to run, and then he can already run, and then maybe the defenders are hitting the buzzer, then you get a flag hang, otherwise it won't work. And that's the whole idea why we came up with this, to prevent like the flag sitting at home, killing everyone, playing the normal TDM match in a way, and then scoring the points. Because if you do that, it's fine, you can do that, but you won't get points, or you maybe get 1 or 2 points if you're lucky.
I like that.
There you go. Good question. Because that's going to be a big one for people too. Because we're not used to that. We're used to shooting each other, and once we're all dead, we just start high fiving each other. And with NSL, as soon as you shoot all 5, you got to sprint somewhere, either to the flag or to the wall. So, yeah.
I think it's definitely going to take us over here some practice.
Oh yeah,
some routine practice, repetitive to getting it and understanding.
Yeah, just that muscle memory. When you hear that horn, are you on defense? Are you looking for the flag? Or you sprint to the wall? So, yeah. A few things in chat. Also, Jeff was mentioning making sure you have your thumb around your grip and only using one finger. We're kind of used to a little bit of everything around here. The old 2 finger, the thing. So this is all 1 finger. So, tune your guns. tune your guns. But all right, yeah. Different formats, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So, for the viewers, I don't know why I just opened up my TikTok. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Anybody in chat, just if you guys want to throw out questions, now's the time. We got Fives here. Fives knows everything. Jason, he's been around for forever. He's a dinosaur, so I'm sure he could help with stuff. Steve, he's the man. But
Thanks, Adam.
So, Steve, going to you, Steve. How do you think this is going to be here in the U.S.? How do you think NSL
as an overall or this event for Sacramento?
Let's go overall.
I think this is a very appealing type of game style. We talked about this before, because us here in America, most of us are fascinated with football. So it kind of tied the football and airsoft thing together when we got attacking, defending kind of things, I think it's different. I love the concept of one starting with a flag opposed to, because that's exactly what you said earlier, and killing each other. It's just a big game of TDM. That's legitly all it is, just TDM. You're just hiding behind these structures. Maybe make a couple pushes here and there, but genuinely, the things like the time, the 3-second ordeal. That's what was really interesting to me, because in a normal game, if we eliminate all 5, we may have a minute and a half left on the clock. I'm still running and get this flag and touch the wall. Then the game's over technically. I think it's very interesting to have a 3-second or window in there, and not only just the 3 seconds, it's just kind of like a lot of pressure at that last second, that last quick. That's what it reminds me of a lot, is you have to be able to think very quickly at this one, opposed to muscle memory kind of thing we're worried about. We're going to break out, boom, shoot, he's going here, we know where everybody's going to go. The pistol thing, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think we have
Sorry. I think I just lost everything just now. So, hopefully y'all can hear me. I got already people laughing at me. I know. I do stuff like this. Don't worry. We're going to go like this, though. That did absolutely nothing. Don't worry. Thanks for hitting buttons, Adam. I suck. Yep, here we go. He's here. Don't worry. We'll get it fixed. Y'all just hang out. No laughing at me. I'm too old to be, pushing buttons. We will have this fixed. I'm going in 4 minutes. That's my guess. Too much taco sauce. Man, you could never have too much taco sauce. Why is everybody laughing at me too? So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to talk about stuff then. I don't know what though, because that threw me all off. When I guess when all the European teams get here and Spanish and everybody, I guess the big topic of eating is In-N-Out. So we're all going to have to get some In-N-Out. I don't know if I'm buying since I'm screwing up the live stream, but it happens. Let's see if you guys are still making fun of me. Down to 4. Oh no. He's sending me more stuff. I'm going to screw more stuff up. Yeah, I really screwed it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 5s is already on it. Ooh, an In-N-Out burger truck? That would be fire.
Maximum joule limit. There he is.
I'm not pushing nothing. I'm done. I'm done pushing buttons. I know Harold's in my computer right now, but if he tells me to push another button, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
The trust is gone.
And we're back.
I told you, Jason. This is gonna be a shit show. I told
I
you.
think you told me earlier, but hey, you just helped me for the last hour before this to try to figure out how to run.
It took you 45 minutes to figure out how to turn your mic on. So
My mic on.
If
Just my mic.
we're having that issue, oh my gosh.
Junkie said tracers are an obligation as well, so I'm assuming they are required.
I was.
Yes.
I believe they should be at all. Anyways, like I mean that's any field like that. No
And
flash.
also the muzzle flash and bifrost and all that stuff you can have on the trace is also not allowed. Because it's kind of acting as a flashlight in a way.
Yeah. I'm running the UBT 106 at the moment, and it's not bright at all. Thankfully.
I think we're back. I think we're back.
Yes,
I
we are
don't.
back.
Okay. That's all Jason's fault. He pushed a button also, and stuff went crazy. Stuff went crazy.
Didn't, but we'll blame it on me. It's cool.
He said I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a dinosaur.
Cool.
Remember?
You take this one. I'll take the next one.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you were talking about something, right, Steve?
Yeah, I kind of finished it out while you was on TikTok.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna wait just a second until everything's done. Yeah, no mad cap we're talking about. So there's a field over there by you that I kind of want to talk about. But first, I'm all over the place.
You gotta get bullet points.
I know I got them literally sitting right here in front of my face, but I just kind of forget all that stuff.
It's like not reading the instructions for you.
Exactly. I go to IKEA and I buy one of them
that.
dressers. I don't read the instructions. I didn't even mention that this event is going to be at Sac County Airsoft here in Sacramento, California. So look it up. They got a great field, great layout. We're going to try to make it as much as NSL standard layout as possible, as much as we can. So yeah, he's working hard on that field to get it ready. But yeah, you are kind of by a field that shows some interest in NSL shot zone.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a little brief discussion on how that field is?
Shot zone is an amazing field. The turf is not watered where he has it, but it is just regular turf. Right now it is inflatables as most, it's been played on. I believe he's very interested in getting hardcover. And from my understanding, that kind of goes back to, field requirements and things like that. So that field has been extremely interesting and pulled a lot of people in because it is, one, the only turf field we have over here. And two, it's inflatables. People seem to like to play with inflatables. I'm a fan of hardcover myself over inflatables. They play two different ways. Free goop calls 1 hour.
I think my face is gone, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Hey, I got a notification on mine that says your call ends in 10 minutes.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay. But yeah, that field is super dope. He seems to, the owner does seem to draw some good interest to it, and I think that is a huge candidate for over here. He meets the field requirements, things like that. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
Oh God, I'm scared to push a button right now. I'm scared to push a button.
Push the button.
I'm not gonna do it.
The red button. Push the red button.
No. Harold, get in here and fix
What
this.
What does the button do?
Well, last one ended the damn stream.
Well, what's this button supposed to do?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. So since they can't see my face, I'm going to ask you a question because this is an important question that everybody's asking. What do you think is going to be better, Steve? Kentucky Fried Chicken or the food here in Cali?
To me,
Do you guys even eat Kentucky Fried Chicken, or is that just a gimmick?
I have one like a mile down the road. Yeah. It's not all that great, but it's I mean, it's good chicken. I can't doubt that. I've never had West Coast kind of real vibe feel of food, so I'm very interested in trying things like that. Us over here, we do like spicy stuff and soul food and things like that.
Okay,
but,
the good stuff, huh?
A lot of chicken over here, a lot of barbecue, things like that.
Put some meat on your bones.
Yeah, well, it ain't working for me. I can eat.
I know, you skinny mother ever.
It'll catch up on me one day, hopefully.
Hey, real quick before we get into other stuff, shout out to Harold.
Facts.
I'm screwing stuff up. He's trying to make this look as professional as he can, and I'm screwing up everything, but damn, that guy's in here just fixing that stuff. And if you guys don't know Harold, you'll learn. You'll learn all the cool stuff. He's doing it. Thank you, Harold.
But it wouldn't be authentic, The podcast wouldn't be authentic if it wasn't problems.
Yeah, if there weren't no issues or anything like that. Yeah,
we can't do it as good as Joe Rogan or something,
Definitely not. So yeah, we got people talking about some carne asada fries, the Mexican food here in Cali. What else do we got? Yeah, some taco trucks. We got some good sushi. We got a little bit of everything. We got some good beer here. I know the Europeans are freaking out about, I'm not drinking American beer. We got some good stuff here. I mean, I wouldn't be drinking some of the water we have here. Beer, water, whatever. But we got some good craft beers here. We got some good stuff. So we talked about you, Jason, a little bit about, teams you played for, and you're kind of all over the place. Do you think you're going to be playing in NSL or anything like that? Are you looking for a team or?
I want to experience the NSL event, especially with it being here. I'm not currently put on an NSL team yet, but I definitely want to play in the event. It's just something I've been interested in and watched it in Europe, and I think that the format is really cool. I definitely want to. I've been looking at the rules. I definitely want to try it.
I hear you. Yeah. So you bring up, or this is a good segue, I guess, is what us in the showbiz call it. How you're kind of looking for a team you want to experience. So smaller teams or people, individuals, like this is a good time to band together, because you don't want to come in with five players on a team. Like you definitely want more players. So like some of these smaller teams can start banding up together and get that teamwork down and stuff like that. So all these teams that or players that are looking for it, like start linking up with people and try to get something put together.
Yeah, I see this. So, and Fives could probably confirm this. I'm sure 100%. If from what I've noticed in watching the previous events, if you think you're going to come out here with a 5-man team and do both offensive and defense, I feel like that's going to be like Iron Man football. And I think people are going to get blown out and really tired, especially the length of the time the match is and the cardio that is involved. It would probably be easier to switch at least 5 and 5 offense, 5 defense. So you're definitely right, Adam. I think that if people even try to come out with just a 5-man team, it's not going to be really good for them. They're going to get really tired really quick.
Yeah, definitely. Nations Cup, Italy had 7 players and they were exhausted. So, yeah, I would definitely try to bring more than 7. 8's a good number. If you could get up to 10, 10's a good number. So,
basically get as much as you can, honestly, because it's one first degree and it will happen at some point that someone will get a first degree penalty, which means he cannot play for the remainder of the match where he gets it. and also not the next match. And if you're only with 7, that makes you being there with only 6 for the next game, just by that.
Yeah. There's quite a few penalties. Can you briefly kind of go over the penalties and the degrees of them and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. So we divide penalties technically in 3 different levels. The first level is major, and I hope we won't see that, because that is only for like very rude unsportsman behavior, or headshot no calls. Like when you get shot in the mask, there's no excuse of not calling it. So I really hope that we don't see that, because if that is applied on someone, the tournament with being that short is technically over for him. So he won't be able to return as a person. The team obviously can still go. And the main 2 penalties that were handed out are first degrees and second degrees. Second degrees is a little bit more of a warning, like minor stuff, breaking out too early, or I don't know, not going in the penalty box directly, slow walk from the field. So if you're hit, you need to kind of run or jog at least a little bit off the field in the fastest way. Like minor stuff, that is technically a second degree. No calls can also be a second degree based on the circumstances where it happened. For example, if you're sliding into snake and you get shot on your belt or on your shoe, it's super hard to feel, and the organization NSL is aware of that issue. We are not playing paintball where you can see a mark afterwards. So when that happens, you might get a second degree as well, because it's a different situation than just standing at your block, getting shot on your chest, and you're not calling it. And with the second degree, basically it means that you as a person that get pulled need to be out for 1 round or for 1 breakout. And the team needs to start with only 4 guys at the breakout wall. And if you get pulled with a rifle, or with a rifle class, then the team at the breakout wall can have for that match only 2 rifles at the breakout wall. After that, you're good to go again, and the team can play with 5 again. And for like bigger things, there's the first degree, obviously like no calls, trades not taken, so be careful on trades. Also, for example, shooting too hot with a gun, pressing the buzzer too early, because that is seen as game manipulation. All that stuff is the first degree, starting with 6 guys. It happens at Nations Cup, or starting with 5 guys when you have 1 guy in the penalty box. All that stuff that makes it unfair for the other team technically is a first degree. And a first degree means that you as a person need to be in the penalty box for 3 rounds. And the team needs to start with 4 guys for those 3 rounds of breakouts. And you as a person are not allowed to come back for the remainder of the match where you get the first degree. And you as a person are also not allowed to play the next match.
Damn.
So that's pretty big penalty.
Yeah. Boom. And it happened again. Don't worry though. We're on it. We're on it.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go,
Nations Cup.
And you're American.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way.
To Harold, he's like, I'll send you on Discord the link, and he's like, it'll take too long. I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I don't have Discord on my computer. Then he sends me the link, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm doing this on my phone now. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, everybody. We're doing this. We will get this live stream figured out. We'll get everything going. We'll get everything going. I mean, come on. What else are you gonna do besides watch this train wreck? Hey,
you know what's funny? I'm watching the comments down here. So if you see my eyes doing this,
Hey.
I'm looking at the comments.
Junkie, he's all over it. TRX is all over us. Like, come on. We even got DVS Shank. The jabs are coming out.
If you don't know who TRX is, I'm sure you do, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody's making fun of us, but that's okay. Hey, let's get this right back. This train wreck. Let's put it right back on the rails. Let's go. Steve, you had a question. Go ahead and throw it out there.
And I waited for it to get back. Nonetheless, second degree penalty, and I just want to kind of get some clarification from you guys, if I could. Underline is leaving unnecessarily pre or post game. When a player leaves the field before directly after the game, before next teams are called, potentially causing delays or disrupting the flow of the gameplay. So I'm kind of wondering I understand the pre, walking off the field, right before everything's about to start, you kind of mess everything up. I'm kind of wondering on the post game, because, it says before the next teams are called. So I'm wondering if the game's ended, are we free to walk to, our mingling area, or do we need to wait until new teams come on the field?
I think that is, I don't know how Sac County is structured, like where the death tunnel is, or if there's a death tunnel at all. So I think that rule only comes in place if there are technically 4 entrances and exits to the field. So in Real Strike, we have 2 entrances in the middle and 2 exits in the back. And I think it refers to that.
Okay, keep from the 2 teams kind of colliding. One's going off,
Yeah.
one's going in, and it's delaying time. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
This one, there's only two on each side. The death boxes are in the back corner, and right by the exit entrance. So no middle. There is kind of a death tunnel. No lockers like Real Strike, but not too bad.
And we will make it work.
Oh yeah.
It's only there for like the flow of the tournament, because if you block people off, it takes time over the whole event.
Damn, we got all kinds of people. Yep, we're live again. We got Tribe in here. We got DVS. Savage made it. Hello, Savage. So, let me pull up my bullet points. Not that I'm really even paying attention to them. I don't even know where they went anymore. I'm on. So, that's one thing I wanted to talk about to you, Jason. This is in our hometown. This is a pretty big event. And it's coming to our hometown here in Sacramento. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. To Do I brag a little bit right now? Like,
Yeah, flex, man. I would.
fuck NorCal. God, we are doing it here. We are
Yeah,
crushing it here. All the
that's
teams
actually
that are
pretty
here,
cool.
like, come on.
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
actually is pretty cool
We're
that
we're
it's
doing pretty good.
venturing our way.
Yeah. How do you feel about NSL coming to Sacramento?
I think it's cool, man. I think that I think that NorCal deserves the NSL, and I feel that they deserve a good formatted tournament, and I feel that this is going to be good for us here, and I think it's going to be good. I really do.
For sure. Yeah, we got a lot of, even in the chat, we got a lot of teams. I see Murtos showed up. Yeah, we're doing good. We got some teams balling, but I know that East Coast over there, Steve. You guys are, come on.
Man, we ready.
Oh yeah.
We are ready. I mean, I think the entire country, there's so many players and teams that are really ready for the next level of competitive play. And I think this delivers it on a platter of exactly what we were looking for. Even though I think there's teams that just don't know it yet.
Oh yeah.
But once it gets to rolling, gets to playing, I think it's going to grab, a lot of people are going to gravitate towards this one. I don't think, I mean, we've had a little bit of conversation before. I don't think this would crush what's known as, Speak QB. I don't think it's going to crush it. I don't think it's going to put it out. And I don't think it should. I think people would still have, I'm still going to play Speak QB events gladly. We have them at our fields around here. I'm still going to play them. But I think this, especially for my team and a lot of guys I know, we want this. We want this next level of this thing. We want to push it. And like I said, the whole NSL, it wraps it up, puts on that platter, and is like, you know what? Here you go. And super shout out to Bert. Super shout out to all y'all that work for it so hard at it. The whispers, about it over the months. And it's coming to fruition, and it's amazing, man. I'm cheesing over, I'm really excited.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Like, this is, I think, something that we need. This is what we need. And you make a good point. Like, we're not trying to come here and take over everything. You know what? We're bringing in another format. We have different views on stuff, which is fine. And we have to have all these other formats, Speed QB, CSL, Syndicate, like even your weekend tournaments at your local fields and stuff like that, like we need to do. So we're not trying to crush everybody and take over. We just want to be another format in there. We talked about what West Coast over here, East Coast over there, but God, those guys over there in Europe, whew, those guys are killing it. It's cool to watch YouTube, but when I was over there watching those guys, they're next level. They're next level. Like, and I'm excited for that. Like, that pushes us harder over here. Because as much as I'm bragging about how cool we are over here in NorCal, man, those guys over there, you got fives over there. You got some great teams over there, great players, and right now, they're in the lead. And we're gonna catch up, and we'll battle with them, and hopefully we get some teams out to globals next year and stuff like that, and be able to compete against them and stuff like that. So, we're trying to do that. Is there any teams that you guys would like to see here? Like say this Sacramento one that goes down here in October. Who would you like to see come out to this thing? Any certain teams?
I could think of a few from here that I would, for sure, love to see come out there. One of our greatest two rivals I would love to see. I don't believe they are at the moment, but Slaughter Gang. Slaughter Gang is a well-known team over here. And Team Revelation. Those two teams right there I would really love to see. I think they have the skill level for it.
Okay.
They have the drive for it. If they're going, I don't know. I don't believe so at this one. But that's definitely two teams I would shout out real quick that would love this and bring a hell of a fight to it.
Yeah. How about you, Jason? Who would you like to see? Go ahead.
There's a few teams that I think have the motivation to do this. Savage Speed Team, DVS, DV8, definitely. Let's see. Tacos, of course.
They'll be there. They'll be there. They're already in.
I know they'll be there, of course. But I mean, a lot of the teams here in NorCal have the ability to play it. I just hope that they don't, like I said before, hope they don't think that they're going to be able to run a 5-man team in this kind of event. That's going to be the downfall of a team trying to do that here in this kind of format. Like you said, you guys both said, Speak QB is Speak QB. And I don't think adding another format in the States is a bad idea. I think it just gives people more options to play different types of formats. I played a different format last weekend, and I never played that format before, and I had a great time. And before that, I only played Speak QB events. So I'm very interested in the format, and I think all the teams in NorCal are capable, and I hope that the smaller teams reach out to other people and get, at least a 10-man roster so we can see more teams register for the event.
Yeah, I agree. I see some junkie getting in there in the chat. I see some big names in there. He would like to see maybe some SYG there, which would be huge. They're well known here. Well known. That would be cool to see. LTD, very interesting.
That would be amazing.
I think this is kind of LTD's ballpark. This is from what I've seen and heard, they're very tactical. Very tactical. I think LTD would be amazing for this, for NSL. So that would be cool. That'd be cool. Maybe, we could reach out and see if they're available. If not, whatever's. We'll be good either way. But yeah, that'd be cool to get some of them teams out here. PBZ would be cool. So did I hear that you're coming out here, Steve?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Oh,
I
you're
promise.
making it to NSL? All the way from Indiana?
NSL, so I will be showing up.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my team is not. I see CQB throughout, or Junkie over here throughout our team. I appreciate you as much as I would love to see my team over there. We are not competing that, very sadly. But I will definitely be there to give the support.
NSL, we're going to be all over the place.
I agree. At some point, my team is all over this.
We'll be there. It's not just going to be SAC. We're going to go East Coast. Man, we want to go everywhere.
This event right here, in particular, I got to make it. I'm super pumped and super excited about coming. And my team knows I'm gonna have my team on the end of my lips the entire time.
Nice.
They're my homies. I wish they could go as well. I really do.
Well, you gotta get some of your stickers and just start tagging them everywhere, wherever you go. Just all we're gonna see.
I do need to get some stickers or something.
So cool. Yeah, it's gonna be cool to have you out here. It's
gonna be exciting. It's a whole different world to me. I mean, I've talked with Fobs over here before, about traveling certain places. Like, man, our country's so big. I gotta go 2,000 miles away to reach.
But speaking of traveling, I heard a little rumor that you've never been on a plane before.
No, and I'm scared to death of heights. Okay. I'm terrified of heights, and have never been in a plane in my life. So it's gonna be very interesting to go, and I might be doing it solo. So I have no idea around an airport or nothing. I'm gonna look like a lost kid. I need an adult. Just hold up a sign. I need an adult. Just send me where you need to send me.
Well, we'll get you there. We're gonna get you here. So
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss this. This is I think this is a big milestone for airsoft. I really do.
Exactly. I agree. This is the beginning of something great. So here's something else, and I can't believe I don't know if I've talked about this with NSL or anything in any of the live chats. We haven't talked about the 1v1s. Like the 1v1s are exciting. Those are cool. And I don't know if you guys have seen those or even know what's going on. Pretty much it's when the offensive team hangs the flag. From there they go into the 1v1s. A whole another point or 2 points that you could get from it, and it's exciting. And just that alone that's like special teams for us here with NFL. It's like the special teams of airsoft. You know, what kind of player are you going to put in? You're going to put aggressive. You're going to put a defensive, somebody who can shoot fast, pistol. What are you doing? So there's a lot just to the 1v1s. And if you could kind of talk about that a little bit, Five, since you're the one with the experience here. So
Yeah, sure. So, as you said, as soon as there's a flag hang, the attackers get the chance of scoring two bonus points, as we call them. So, in best case, it's the first try for the attackers. They score 12 points by hanging the flag, and then a 1v1 is triggered. And the 1v1 is only for 30 seconds, so the time runs down from 30 seconds. The time is not included from the 50 minutes, so it's additional game time that you get. So if you have 10 1v1s or 10 flag hangs, then you have like maximum 5 more minutes that people need to play. And in those 30 seconds, the attacker starts obviously with the flag at his hand, and he needs to hang the flag. It's not just killing the defender, he needs to hang the flag in time. So if you kill him in like the first 10 seconds, of course you have 20 seconds to walk up the field and hang the flag easy. But if you kill him like with 2 remaining seconds and you still need to run or half of the field, you might not be able to make it, even though you shot out the last or the defender. And the defender on the other side, the only job is to deny that hang. So if you trade, that's the best thing you can do technically. Or just run down the time, hold your bunker, shoot as much as you can on the other guy, and give him the hardest time moving up the field. And we saw it here, and we still see it. It's pretty hard because the goal of the two guys playing is different. So the pace is different. Like the defender has all the time in the world. Only thing he needs to make sure that he's still alive and watches the breakout wall technically. But the attacker, he needs to run up and do moves, and like there's no point in sitting in the back and kind of peek dueling him. Like they will get no bonus points, and they are bonus points. If you don't get them, fine. But if you can get them, that gives you a huge advantage over the other teams.
yeah, one of my favorite things is watching Davey. Was that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Play defense.
Yeah.
When he was 1v1s. Man, that guy can shoot. That guy can shoot. He plays defense, and that dude, he does not stop shooting. It's crazy. So yeah, the 1v1, that's just a whole nother exciting part of this game. And you know, yeah, 30 seconds to go hang that flag. That's not a whole lot of time. You don't have a lot of time to, you know, mess around. So
Yeah, especially when you need the points too at
Yeah.
that. And I could only imagine how intense. And 30 seconds is not enough time to do anything, but you got to make it work. I can only imagine watching that gunfight. 30 seconds and just, like Bob's just said, just the defender giving them hell. You know,
Yeah.
don't let them move up.
yeah. So
That's
you know what
interesting to see.
you got to think, like, what are you going to do? Put in a pistol and shoot, you know, firepower with firepower, pistol to be a little bit more maneuverable. I mean, there's a lot of strategies, and that's another thing. Like some of these teams, they have designated coaches. Like that's their job. Oh, pizza's here. Whoop, whoop. That's their job, is to coach and know what's going on and what players are in. And then you got a pit crew. You got to have your pit crew. You got to have mags. You got to have somebody loading your mags. I mean, there's a lot to this. It's not just the 5 players that are out there. You know, you want 10 and coaches and pit crews, and man, you want somebody up in the stands holding your name up with a banner. You want everything. So this is going to be exciting. I think we're kind of getting towards the end. I don't know if you guys have anything, or anybody in chat if they have anything. Good time if you all want to shout anybody out, stuff like that, like sponsors. We're starting to get talk from sponsors, so that's cool. Like, get ready for stuff like this to come through. Like, you're gonna start seeing, you know, these stores on the bunkers and banners, and we're gonna try to push this to where, you know, we get sponsors helping out with travel or whatever it is. I mean, and I'm gonna go into this. Like, if you guys know me, I don't like drama. I as much of a dick as I could be on the field, I don't like drama. So I'm shouting it out. there's fields that aren't even doing NSL right now. True Aim, they're holding the open play. If you're registered to NSL, go there. You can play for free on their speed field or their new indoor field, which is pretty dope. It's a small one, but just stuff like that. It's cool that we're starting to get into, and hopefully we can start. Let's just throw out getting freebies. Help doing stuff. If it's some company helping with BBs and stuff like that, just to start getting the sport bigger. Just be ready, because this is the beginning, and it's only going to get bigger. So if you guys got anybody you want to shout out, anybody in chat, if you guys got any questions that you all want to go over, I see Junkie in here talking about, is he coming out? Is he not? Like, whoo! I want a 1v1. I want a 1v1 with Junkie. No.
You are not ready for it.
I know I'm not. Sounded cool though. I sounded tough. So no, if anybody's got anything, Ash's want a shout out from Tacos. Ash, heart you. So
he said, "Shout me out."
Shout me out, Ash. Shout me out.
People want to see the pizza. They don't believe I got pizza. Yeah, that's pizza. Don't worry, y'all.
That's good looking pizza.
I'm dieting. I'm getting ready for NSL.
Yeah, that's about to put you to bed. That was a lot of food.
Damn,
right there.
This is way past my Speaking of bed, yeah, this is way past my bedtime. But dude, Fives up there is killing it. It's like 6 a.m, and this dude could spit out every rule there is. This guy, Fives is pretty badass. He's pretty badass. So
thank you.
Man, we got all kinds of people shouting out. We got Champagne Pop Me, man. Oh yeah, we don't think SYG will show up. I'm just throwing that out there. They're kind of doing their own thing, which is cool. You guys do what you want to do and stuff like that. If you guys want to come on. If not, okay. But
Junkie says SYG will show up, even if it's under a different name.
Woo! Little Salt Bay on that one. But yeah, just be ready for some great barbecue. I know you guys are all kind of used to our barbecue, and maybe Steve will. I don't know if the barbecue's any. It's probably better over there, but all the European teams and everybody, we got some good barbecue. We're gonna have some good times. I think this is gonna be popping like it was at Nations Cup, where we have a good time after the day's done. We all shake hands, we all hug, we all have a drink of whatever, adult beverage or water so you don't cramp up like us old guys. It's going to be a party. It's going to be fun. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be an experience. So, yeah.
HSA is trying to get a team together. Got to get mine together for it. HSA, I'm assuming, is trying to get a team together. If there's one thing, the field, Adam, real quick. Larry asked, how would spectating go?
So
for that.
So right now we're kind of working on that. They have a catwalk or an area. I think that's going to be used for a lot of the live stream equipment, head ref, stuff like that, because it's a good advantage. I believe they were talking about extending that so we can get people up and viewing, because right now the only other area they have a pretty good sized plexi window, but that would be what is called the death tunnel, where all the teams will be running in and out. So I don't know if that's the best place for spectators to be standing while people are trying to load mags and run crazy through there. So right now we're working on it, but spectators will be allowed to come out and watch. So yeah.
And you might have already mentioned this. Is this happened to be live streamed the entire time? Let's say somebody's sitting back.
Yeah.
So,
all 3 days will be live streamed. Awesome. Bert's making sure that he's flying out. I believe 4 of his media team will be doing a live stream, and not exactly sure who will be doing what, but there should be commentary, probably maybe even on the field. We're trying to get it exactly like Nations Cup, but also bear with us that it's, they're set up over there for this in Europe, and we're trying to set it up here. So it might not be exactly like Nations Cup, but we're trying to set up live stream, commentary, commercials, everything. We're trying to make it as professional as we can. So
And the channel has updated in the comments saying points, ranking, and stats will be frequently updated on the website during the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have a cool website, and obviously it's still under construction, but we're getting there. With every week, we are adding more stuff to it. So right now, you can still see the results from Nations Cup, like the prelim games, the finals, and everything, and you can have a look back into that, and that will be live updated, of course, for this event, so people know, okay, we are in second place, we are in third place, whatever. And also for the viewers home, I think that is super important because nothing sucks more than being excited about an event. You watch it, and all the time you read who's playing next, who's playing this and that. And you can just simply look it up and see, oh, my favorite team is playing the next game. I better stick watching. Or maybe I have like a 2 hour break in between. So that is really helpful for the view experience, I think.
Yeah.
And am I understand this correctly? At some point with these stats and for the website, is this something that as NSL grows in the States that we can compare these stats, these teams, things like that? So can we compare to ATSB, second to none, anything like that from over here? Kind of compare our stats. Is that the goal?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I love stats, and we are right now handing out not just who won which game, but also how many points were scored, how many points were conceded in that game in total. Also, how many hangs and snatches a team has, because that shows, like after an event, couple of games, it shows how passive or active a team is. And there are also plenty more stats, but yeah, the organization has to step it up carefully because it's a lot of work to do that. But as I said, every week we add another thing to the webpage. For example, the rules are there. Everyone can go there, download the latest version of the rules. If the rules are updated, there will be something like patch notes that you are used from your computer game to play. So you can see directly what is new, what has been changed. Um, yeah, we have all the events there. We have some interviews already there that you can read. There are links to recap videos from the events. So we really want to create a home for all the athletes around the world. And yeah, the website is going to be there for sure.
I love that word you threw out. And if my old ears heard correctly, you said athletes, right?
Yes.
See, that's what I love. That's what this sport is going to. Professionalism. We're like we're not we want to be athletes, like in shape, and we work for this, and not just playing. We're not just playing. This is what we do. Like, we're athletes, professionals. Like, we need to step it up. Like, we need to act professional during these events. People are going to be watching us. They're going to want to see how we act, how we react to things. This is professional, and that's we're stepping it up with NSL, and that's what I love. Just like we're updating, the website. That this is the beginning of something that's going to be huge here in the States. It's already huge over there. We're bringing it over here. It's going to be huge here. I'm ready for this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
In a couple of years, we might have fantasy airsoft teams, instead of fantasy football.
I mean, how cool would that be to see somebody in a Fives jersey, walking around? Hey, can you sign my jersey, Steve QB? Hey, can you sign your jersey? Oh man, can I get your gloves after the match? Just stuff like that. Like, hopefully it's going to go there, and we can have some jerseys, in the HK Army store, or who knows, whatever. Like, there's so many ways that this could go, and it's up. That's where we're going. So.
Which, in a little bit of a tweaked topic here. I mean, I don't know if you picked up HK Armory has kind of been pushing. If you notice on some of their posts about airsofts, and I'm like, most people might pass that up, and I'm sitting there thinking, no, that's actually pretty huge. If they're acknowledging it, that it's growing that much, I mean, that is the goal. We want to be like NXL, if not higher. Just I'd love to do that. I'd love to see that. But it's kind of interesting when I start seeing HK Armories, like, you know, whether you're at the paintball field or airsoft arena, you know, you're kind of acknowledging. So next thing you know, you might have HK standing behind as a sponsor.
Yeah, and when I was trying to put together a team for Nations Cup, I know it was last minute. Shout out to HK Army. Like, they were showing interest. They were one of the, you know, the companies that hit me back and were interested to see where it was going. And unfortunately, just not enough time to work something out with them. But, you know, shout out to them. They hit me back and you know, they had all their people, you know, talk to me, and there you go. You know, and it's stuff like that that gets me fired up, knowing that these companies, you know, want to get involved. And you know, just imagine once we start getting these companies, and it's not even airsoft companies. Like, what if we see a Gatorade commercial? Like, what if you're featured on a Gatorade commercial? Fives diving into the snake, drink your Gatorade. You know, stuff like that. Like, that's gonna be cool. You know, athlete stuff, as Fives was saying.
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely, yeah.
so yeah, a lot of ways it could go. And of course, my phone stopped working too now. Cool. But yeah, if anybody else has got anything for chat, like Fives is the guy to ask right now. Any teams looking for players? Hey, if you guys want a home player, Jason, he's kind of freelancing right now. He's one of the best home players in the game. I know he's old, but with age comes wisdom, my friend. So people just need to start organizing and getting ready, because we only have 2 months, and is it 2 months away?
End of October.
Yeah. Holy.
Yeah.
I got to put this pizza away. Well, I'm not playing, so I'm going to eat the pizza. But yeah,
The pizza.
we just
Eat
need
the
to get
pizza.
ready and just know that this is going to be a cool event and very professional. And if you guys watch how Nations Cup was, like that's what we're bringing here. So, anything else from you guys before we end this? I know people need to get to sleep, and Fives probably wants to go back to sleep. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what he does over there. He's probably going to go to the gym or something that those young kids do. All right.
Shout out to Junkie for being on this thing the whole time.
Yeah. He's up early too. Junkie's doing cool.
Junkie.
Yeah,
My brother.
You know, Shank's talking about joining NSL Discord. I would love to. So Fives, yeah, go ahead and talk about this, because my Discord, I had to start all over. So please, side note, send me everything, because I had to redo my Discord.
Yeah, there is an actual NSL official discount. Discord.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And you can obviously join it. And we have quite a good server structure. We have topics for everything that you need, like searching a team, sharing slots together, chats for each and every country that is interested. We have also like something like a marketplace, because sometimes it's hard to get rid of stuff that is Speedsoft related. So we are connecting people there from all over the world, and you can find the rules there. You can ask the zebras if you're unsure about rules, and just join it.
Cool. Yeah, that's where all the info is. I don't have it because I'm not on Discord anymore. So, but
you can just write me a DM on Instagram, and I can send you the link.
Will do.
That's the easiest thing.
Will do. All right. Anybody else? Anything last you guys want to throw out there? Throw it out there if you got anything. If not, we're ending this. Oh, see, NSL's already on it. They put a link in chat. So
yeah, see, there you go. Click on it, join it.
I'm not clicking on anything right now. We know what happened last time I clicked something. And even Steve, like, what time is it for you there? 12:30?
11:21 p.m.
Oh, 11, oh, you're good then. You're good.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Nah, not bad.
Junkie, are those running shoes? What is that emoji?
No, I think that's a steak.
I thought, that's a
Okay, so long story. I've known Junkie for a while actually, and I told him if he ever made it to the U.S., we'd go to dinner. So, if you make it here, we're going to dinner. So that I'm gonna be true to my word.
Where are we going? Where are you taking us?
I might.
I don't know.
Have to show up at the same restaurant. Unrelated.
You have to remember, I'm originally from Reno, Nevada, and I moved here 7 years ago, so I still get lost in California. So
Nevada. It's weird hearing Nevada because we say Nevada. We say it's so much different over here.
I'm originally from New York, but when I first moved here, it was Nevada, and now just being here, it's
just shifted you.
Nevada.
Nevada.
Over here, we have the tendency to leave G's off everything. It's just fishing, hunting, skating, whatever it is. We just leave the G
That country slang, I love it. I love it.
It's different.
All righty, guys.
All right.
I want to thank you. Thank you, Fives, for getting up so early. Jason, thank you for staying up way past your bedtime.
Can I do the truck now?
Oh yeah, you haven't even done that at all. We got a sponsor here, and he's not even doing it. The old UPS truck. Come on. Yep, there we go. There we go. I'm surprised you're not wearing your LTD hat though. You showed me about 7 different hats, and you've been rocking the same hat the whole time.
Right.
There you go.
Got that one.
See? LTD. Let's get some LTD up here. That would be amazing. I don't know what that is.
Airsoft Gateway.
Okay, Airsoft Gateway. Yep.
I had a hat. I was going to do a hat change, but...
You should have. Just pop up with a different hat every time. But all right, guys. It's time to end it. It's time to end it.
All right, guys.
As much fun as... I don't even know how to turn this off, but we're going to figure it out.
Have a good morning, Steve. Have a good
day.
day.
Man.
Thank you. Thank you, Fives. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat.
Your pizza.
Thank you, everybody that's been active in chat, helping us out, sticking along with us as we screw up everything. Thank you. See you on the next